welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be really fun because I'm going to show you 3 different ways to make oven baked tater tots, hash brown patties, and a latke style type patty as well. I crave crunchy, salty. I love potatoes. I love tater tots. I was one of those kids that just eat pounds and pounds of tater tots. So when I switched over to eating a healthy, mostly a whole food, plant-based lifestyle that is low in fat, I basically knew I wasn't gonna survive unless I learned to make all of my favorite foods in a cleaner, healthier way. So tots are on my menu regularly, and I ate tons and tons of them when I was losing 70 pounds and keeping it off all these years. And I'm sorry, the light, I have a skylight right here and it's just like shining right down. And I was wearing a hat earlier when I was outside painting the cabin because I'm repainting the cabin this summer. So just ignore the line across my forehead. All right, so before we get going, I wanted to let you guys know that the plant-based book bundle is back. These are my favorite book bundles.
So this summer's plant-based bundle comes with 150 plus ebooks, courses, and programs. It is available now, July 1st through the 10th, and you're basically getting a 99% off discount when you buy the bundle. If you were to buy everything individually, it would cost almost $4,000, but you can pick it up for $50. This is an incredible deal. As you can see, there's so many amazing creators, and there's Lissa from Raw Food Romance, and she's actually put several things in here. She's such a sweet person. I love all of her stuff. So yeah, there's so much in here. There's meal plans, there's workouts, there's guides, all sorts of good stuff. I will have everything linked in the description box below for you guys. Check it out. Don't miss out. It's such a great value. $50 for all of this. Okay, so to make these tater tots and hash brown patties, we're only need a few things. So I have some onion powder, garlic salt, some onion, some shredded potatoes, and some tapioca flour, which is my secret ingredient. It's very important.
Guys, so I have a 1 pound, 14 ounce bag of shredded potatoes of hash browns. I haven't done this with shredding my own hash browns. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if you have to squeeze a bunch of fluid. I'd imagine you have to squeeze a bunch of fluid out of the potatoes if you make your own hash browns, but if you try it, making your own, let me know. Otherwise, pick up a, almost 2 pound bag of hash browns that are oil-free. All of the bags of hash browns at the stores here are oil-free. I know some of you guys have said that it's hard to find oil-free, so I don't know. All I can find actually is oil-free. I do get shamed on the internet every time I show that I'm not using organic shredded potatoes, but I'm not gonna pay $7 for a 10 ounce bag. This is what we're using today. So these are already defrosted. I just had them in the fridge overnight, so they're ready to go. You can come in here. I'll just voice over. Everybody will get to see you.
So after I empty all of the hash browns into my bowl, I'm going to start adding the garlic powder. And so I like to use about 3/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then I use about a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. You can of course use more or less, do this to taste. Add in other flavorings that you would like smoked paprika would be really good. You can get as creative as you want with this. So after I do those, of course, I'm going to add some garlic salt. Now you don't want to go too heavy with this because as these cook down, it can get too salty, so go kind of light. All right, guys, this is my secret ingredient. This is the tapioca flour. Now, this is essential in my opinion because it helps kind of make the potatoes sticky and hold them together so that you can form them. And it also helps them get this really nice crispy crust on the outside so that you have that crunch that you love. So then you just want to get that really mixed in so it's all spread out over the potatoes. And then I'm going to take this large pot that I have and I have put some water in the bottom, and I'm just going to put this steaming basket in there. And I found this at Walmart, and I'll link one for you guys. And I'm going to bring that to a boil. And while that's coming up to a boil, I'm just going to add all of the potatoes into the steaming basket here. And then I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to let this steam for 3 to 5 minutes. So while those steam, I'm going to make the onions for like the potato latke style ones. And I just saute these in a nonstick pan. This is my Hexclad hybrid. I find it at Costco, and I don't use any oil. They brown up without any oil, nothing. So So it's been 5 minutes and my potatoes are nice and done. You don't want them to be mushy, but you definitely want them to be cooked. And you can see they're kind of sticky from the tapioca flour. So I'm just going to put them into my bowl here, and I want them to cool down until I can completely handle them without burning myself. So just let them sit there and hang out for 10-15 minutes, however long it takes for them to cool down.
Now, if you guys have an air fryer, these will come out even better, and you can pop them in your air fryer at 425 for 20 minutes and then see how they're doing. And if they're crispy enough, then pull them out. If not, let them cook a little bit longer. I don't have an air fryer anymore because it broke on our move back to Colorado. And now that, you know, we're living in this little cabin, I just don't have the counter space. You're literally looking at all of my counter space. Like, that's it. So I just decided to live without one and make do with my oven. So I've been fine, but these do come out really good in an air fryer, but they come out great in the oven too.
Okay, so I have my parchment lined baking sheet, a little cup of water here to wet my hands so the potatoes don't stick to my hands, and my potatoes have cooled enough that I can start forming the little tater tots. So all I do is wet my hands and then just pick up my sticky potatoes here and start forming them into these little tots. It's super easy and it goes pretty quick. My kids generally love helping me do this, especially my little one. I don't know, there's something about getting your hands messy that kids seem to love. So now I'm just going to make some hash brown patties so you can see how easy they are to just kind of pat out and that they cook up and get really crispy, and you don't need them fried. You're seriously not going to miss all of the fried tater tots and hash brown patties. So with the potatoes I have left here, I'm going to add in some of the sauteed onions and make the potato latkes. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in and then with my hands just mix it in really good. Now I am going to make another batch of these because I have company and we're going to need more. So I just wet my hands and just make a simple patty. These ones I like to make round. I just think it adds variety. It's more fun. But that's all you do. You just kind of pat them out into this little round patty and get them on your baking sheet. So once I have all the patties made, I'm going to give them one more light sprinkle of garlic salt. You can skip this until the end and do it to taste, but this is how I like to do it. So now I'm going to put them in the oven at 425 for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, I did not spray them at all with oil. I didn't add any oil at all. And you're going to see how brown and crispy they come out, just like this. Look, they're so gorgeous. Now this video came out kind of light. They're a lot more golden and brown than this. I don't know why it came out so light. You can, of course, give them a light spray of oil if you like. Oh, there we go. The color is more adjusted there. There. That's what they look like. See how gorgeous these are? They come out so good. Then I made a fresh batch of this hot cheese sauce to go on the tater tots. You can get this recipe in my weight loss guide and cookbook, Plantifully Lean. It's in stores. The link is also below. And then because I'm extra, I also added some of my ranch. This recipe is also in my book, Plantifully Lean. You know, I had to put ranch on there, right? So ranch, cheese sauce, and some ketchup. Look at this. It is absolutely delicious.
There they are, guys, and I go all out. I add cheese sauce if I have it, ranch, and ketchup, and I do just use Heinz organic. I don't make my own. I know it's controversial, but I don't adult on that level. So here's the tater tots. They're so good. So good. Deliciousness.
Oh yeah.
There's Nacho waiting for his handout. Huh? I don't have your handout. I don't.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care.
All right, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing how easy it is to make oil-free hash browns and tater tots. This is a great recipe to get your little ones involved in the kitchen if you have little ones that like to help. And again, I will have everything linked below for you guys in regards to the plant-based bundle. I will also have the Amazon link to my book below. If you have a Barnes & Noble near you, you can pick it up there as well. But yeah, give these a try and try different seasonings. Try some smoked paprika in there. That would be really yummy as well. You can grate in some carrots and zucchini and make like a vegetable patty with your potatoes. There's all sorts of variations. All right, guys, remember to love yourselves and spread that love to somebody else. I'll see you guys next time.